We gotta hurry up, so let me hurry subscribe.
Perfect.
What's poppin' YouTube, man? Until I get my hair cut tomorrow, bro. Y'all finna see this, you feel me? Straight like that, you know what I'm saying? But today we got rapper shootings on live, you know what I'm saying? On IG live, to be exact. Instagram live. I guess it's finna show rappers who got shot at, or anything like that on Instagram live. You feel what I'm saying? So we finna get into it. Yeah, they got a dread head on the beginning of the video. So you know what that means, you know what I'm saying? Got some stone cold killers, you know what I'm saying? Let's get straight into it.
When you're in the streets, shootings happen every day. But the difference between these new gangsters and the ones that came...
That's the Honeycomb dude. His family got burnt down that house. That shit was crazy. I'm telling you, the streets is crazy. No whole bars of it. They don't care.
Before them is that now rappers show the whole world what they're doing on social media.
Literally.
So when something really goes down, it's often caught on vid. Here's a look at a few rappers who have been run up on by ops while on IG Live.
I don't know how Yo ain't die. Let me let Yo walk up on him that close. You see how close he was? Look, let me show y'all. Look. P.
Here's a look at a few rappers who have been run up on by ops while on IG Live.
Literally watching Yo come up. That's crazy.
Snap Dogg.
Snap Dogg? What? I never heard of it. I seen the Honeycomb video. I never seen that.
Snap Dogg is a rapper from Detroit, Michigan, known for tracks like Pull Up and My Story.
Nah, but he tried to fake internet beef for Rico Reckless though. Rico Reckless was going for that. Rico Reckless is a real stepper. So when I don't know about Snap Dogg. We gotta see.
The rapper blew up in the late 2010s for video clips that showed his real life in the streets of Detroit, including a video where he got into a shootout with ops on IG Live. Growing up, the rapper got involved in a drug game to help his mom after his dad went to prison. His father was a well-known drug dealer in the city who had
I'm giving the whole backstory. It's like that. I didn't want to see the shooting.
A crew called 4 Spot Boys, and at one point was making $15K a day. The rapper also had a twin brother who was shot and killed by a retired cop after an attempted home invasion. When he was 17, Snap Dogg got locked up and was facing 25 years, but eventually beat the case. So, after the death of his brother and almost being locked up, the rapper decided to start taking music more seriously. Snap Dogg was inspired by Chicago artists like Chief Keef and Lil Durk and started making his own Detroit version of drill music. The music ended up taking off, and Chief Keef was one of the first artists to reach out to him. He ended up signing to the rapper's...
Man, is this a Snap Dogg biopic or rappers getting shot on live? What's going on?
Go Gang label and stayed with him in LA for about a year. Part of what helped Snap Dogg's music take off was the viral videos he uploaded that showed him going crazy.
He really talking about him
before letting off 4 shots.
They gonna post a fake video. I mean, he was not shooting at nobody. This was blanks. No, exactly what this video. He did all that talking to show this fake shooting. No, I mean, that just pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's clearly a video shoot because there's a photographer right there.
So why did you...
But minutes later, the police show up and start chasing them. They end up shutting down the whole video shoot and arresting everyone standing on the front lawn, including the production crew. In another clip, the rapper can be seen getting into a shootout on IG Live. The video starts out with the rapper and his friend standing on the block, screaming into the camera. In the distance,
don't watch a clown, you know, just no nigga shit, you know what I'm saying?
Someone can be heard yelling, "Who's Snap Dogg?" And the rapper replies by shouting back, "Nigga, I'm Snap. Nigga, what's happening?"
I'm Snap. What's happening?
Seconds later, you see him drop the phone and start firing a pistol in the direction of his ops, while fans are still commenting in the feed.
Damn.
These viral clips,
I don't know if that's real. I'm not gonna lie to you. He be doing a lot of stuff for social media. I don't know if that's real. You tell me Yo dropped the phone and started busting on live with recordings of it, and Yo not booked.
Helped attract people's attention to the rapper's music, but he later admitted that it got a bit out of hand.
Nah, I'm not buying that. I'm sorry. You're not finna sit there and bust a couple shots on live with recordings.
He started attracting attention to the police and made it hard to move around. But part of what helped the rapper build a fan base was how crazy he was and that he didn't care to record and post it all. But if you thought that was crazy, this next rapper got into a shootout with ops outside a barbershop while buying a Kobe Bryant jersey.
Come on, yo. He was trying to do whole biopics on it. I thought you were finna just flood with a bunch of rappers. You
Honeycomb Brazy.
He the one backstory we need to hear, not Snap Dogg. Cause yo doing music video shoots. We talking about yo.
Honeycomb
This
Brazy
you know what I'm saying?
is
This
a
nigga
rapper
really
from
went-
Mobile, Alabama,
Yeah.
who signed to Rap A Lot Records. Although the rapper has racked up millions of views on songs like Freestyle and Dead People, Brazy is better known for his activities in the streets than his music. The rapper grew up in a rough part of Alabama and started getting arrested at just 10 years old.
Dang, 10? Dang, shorty. 10 years old? Need a hobby.
Even though he's only in his late 20s, he's already spent over 10 years behind bars and has been shot multiple times.
He's only in his late 20s, spent over 10 to them. Oh my.
He even got into a beef that got so out of control, his grandparents were murdered and had their house set on fire by a man who allegedly has connections to the cartel.
Leela and Tony Lewis, and were the head of their families. And we've also learned that they are the grandparents of local rapper Honeycomb Brazy.
Check out our previous video on Honeycomb Brazy for more info on his criminal
Honeycomb, I
history
ain't
and
gonna lie,
past.
he definitely, he
Back in
too- he too in
2016,
the field.
the rapper allegedly
I don't
shot
know
one
why
of his
your woman
childhood
be rapping.
friends,
Too in the
Ladarius Stank Moorer, after Stank showed up at his girlfriend's apartment and found Brazy there. The rapper was supposedly just there to sell her weed, but an argument broke out and Stank ended up dead. Brazy beat the murder case, but after that, he became one of the most hated dudes in his hood because Stank was well known and well loved in the city.
So they mad at him because Dummy came in there tripping on him and probably tried to smoke Yo, so he killed Yo, and now y'all don't like him. That's so stupid. It's called self-defense. You come to me, try to hurt me, and I kill you, and now y'all hate me? Stupid.
Ever since, Brazy has had a target on his head and has been shot at by ops several times. In November 2020, the rapper went to go purchase a Kobe Bryant jersey in Montgomery County, which is about 2 hours from Mobile. Brazy was sitting in a parked car outside a barbershop with his homies.
Never send no parked car, especially down live. I don't understand niggas who do that.
Showing off his new purchase to fans on IG Live when suddenly gunshots start going off. The screen goes black and you can hear more shots going off in the background.
Need to go to the military with all that. I don't understand. People will shoot up a whole neighborhood, kill everybody in the neighborhood, but won't go to the military because they say they don't want to be the white man army. Or they go kill somebody for where they live at. It's so stupid.
Brazy was not injured in the shooting and later released the surveillance footage from outside the barbershop to show.
Imagine King Von on the front lines. Man, we win in every war, nigga. Imagine the whole Chirac on the front lines, nigga. Take Baltimore, Chirac. I'm thinking of another shooter city in Texas. Put all them niggas on the front line, nigga. Win in every war.
Another angle of what happened. The footage shows a gray BMW slide past them
SRTs and Dracos. If they go to the military, I guarantee you they be in there.
and continue driving. A few seconds later, the rapper's crew starts ducking behind the car and reaches into the back seat to grab their guns. They all start letting off.
See, this is why.
Gray BMW slide past.
Car. Number one, anytime when niggas riding with their window down like that, oh yeah, that's already nah. I don't like nothing about it. Cause why is you riding past him with like? I mean, it looked like no.
Continue driving. A few seconds later, the rapper's crew starts ducking behind
both of them.
the car and reaches into the back seat to grab their guns. They all start letting off shots, and at one point, a dude in the driver's seat jumps out and starts running toward the other car, which is somewhere off camera. Somehow, no one was hit, but it does show that Brazy's crew is ready for smoke at any moment.
That's crazy that nobody got hit though.
If you thought that was crazy, this next rapper was on IG Live saying that his ops were outside trying to play, only to get shot at seconds later. Spider D. Spider D is a rapper from Chicago who's affiliated with the Black Disciples. Fans of drill music will know that the BDs have been dominating the music scene in Chicago since drill first blew up back in the early 2010s.
No, nigga. But the GDs in the dough. What you talking about?
Rappers like Chief Keef, Lil Durk, and King Von all rep the BDs, and the gang has a way bigger influence on the music industry than their rivals, the Gangsta Disciples. But in the streets, it's more evenly matched in the two gangs.
Where get them kicks at? Yeah, that song's so hard, dog.
Gangs have been at war since the 90s. Most drill rappers tend to rep either GD or BD, and the music only escalates the beef. Spider D is a rapper from the Wild Hundreds on the south side who reps the BDs. He started making music back in 2017 and has slowly built a buzz over the past few years. He's known for tracks like Listen Here Part 1 and 2, and it's up there. But what really put Spider D's name in the news was when he was shot at on IG Live while talking to fans about the release of his new project. Spider D has said in interviews that his homies encouraged him to rap because the ops were always making diss tracks and they had no one in their crew to respond.
And Foden was always begging me to
Imagine that you from a hood that just keep getting dissed and none of y'all niggas rap. I'll make somebody rap too, man. One of y'all better go hop in that studio and defend us, man. Make killing us on the deep dark web.
drop music and because
on the block on the deep dark web
songs and all that. But I'm like, man, nah,
killing
man.
us in the booth.
But I dropped my first video. It was 2017. That's when I dropped my first video.
Although that's not the only reason he started rapping, in Chicago, the rap scene is always mixed with gang culture in some way.
Yeah, all the time.
In May 2021, the rapper was doing an IG live session where he was chopping it up with fans and talking about releasing new music. At some point, the rapper changes the subject and starts talking about his ops. In the video, he unzips his shirt to show that he isn't wearing a bulletproof vest and says, "You know what they say about them with a hoodie on in the summertime, he ain't trying to play." Seconds later, gunshots start going off and the video starts getting blurry as the rapper runs to avoid getting hit.
Right up.
Nah, that nigga said right here, nigga. It sound like he was ready to go bust back.
What is
it? Don't sound like you ran. Sound like you got covered and got the got the revving at me.
As he's running away, you can see that he also has a gun in his hand. According to internet rumors, before getting shot at, Spider D dissed a dude by the name of G-Ski from a GD set called Lick Gang, who was recently killed. It's not clear if that's the reason that his ops decided to pull up on him at that moment, or if they just happened to get the drop. Either way, they were coming.
Get the drop, nigga, on live, on the block. That's the drop right there.
For Spider D.
Don't need a drop.
Thankfully,
like
it doesn't seem like Spider was hitting the shooting, but it does show that with social media, the payback can be instant.
I never seen so many gangsters go live. You would think that's the number one thing not to do. Well, let me not sit on the internet live somewhere where you can see where I'm at. So nobody will come pull over. I thought that would be number one rule.
And you could be dissing your ops 1 minute and running for your life the next. This next rapper was shot.
Another one. I really this video. Like I can never feel bad for Dummy. Yo, he literally sat on the live and said, "What would you do if you didn't have your blower, fool?" I watch this video all the time now because it just like shows me what not to do, Dummy. Imagine you sitting in your car talking about what would you do if somebody was to pull up on you and you didn't have your gun and you get smoked. Like what the? And you was just dissing everybody, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Talking your shit just a week before. And look,
out on IG Live while talking to his homie after they both disrespected the Nipsey Hussle mural in LA. Indian Red Boy. Indian Red Boy is a rapper and gang member associated with the Inglewood family Gangsta Bloods. The rapper recently made headlines.
But I also found out, not only from there, he's from another blood set somewhere else. And them niggas was mad because he left on bad. We might gotta do an Indian Red video. Just watching like the videos, like I've been saying, when they be talking about it. Supposedly he was messing with him and this other dude, like from his old set, was messing with the same girl, right? And Dummy gets mad, and Yoda, he was like, you know what I'm saying, he was sharing the girl with beat Yo. So then Yo left the hood and went joining another blood, and he brought him in. If I'm from the new hood that he trying to join, I'm like, he not coming over here with that shit. Man, you got your ass woman left because you was beefing over a female. Oh no, you take that feminist shit over there. Look, and then right here, look, Rolling 60 Gotti, Hood Hopper in the comments. Oh no, make sure y'all see this. Look, right there, Hood Hopper. Oh man.
After he was shot and killed while on IG Live talking with his friend Capone, another member of IFG.
Jeff and Susie, we're off of Chandran Avenue in the city of Hawthorne, and you can see Hawthorne PD. They are wrapping up their investigation.
I'd be damn, I'm sitting inside of a car anywhere on IG Live, especially linking up with nobody. Man, I feel like you in LA or just out there, like if you 2 foot in, there's no linking up with females trying to chill unless you like really know them, what they from your hood. Like, bro, there's none of that. Everybody biggie at that point, Dummy. You see what happened, Dummy.
Investigation. You're still taking some photographs. We watched the coroner just wheel the body away. It is a male in his 20s that was shot and killed inside this car. There are a lot of bullet holes inside that windshield we zoomed in earlier.
Although there are several theories as to why Indian Red Boy was killed, many have speculated that it had something to do with Capone, the face.
It's not that at all. It's not that.
The famous Nipsey Hussle mural in South Central LA. Nipsey Hussle was.
Niggas don't care that much about a mural. They're not gonna throw their life away for a fucking mural. You can paint over it. You can fix a mural. That's something that's fixable. Now, if he was to kill somebody from the hood, maybe. Yeah, I know mural, nigga.
A member of the Rolling 60s Crips who are known to have beef with IFG.
That was definitely because Dummy switched hoods and he left him bad. They guarantee it. I guarantee it.
According to Street News, a group of Rolling 60s members went to a memorial for an IFG member and kicked over the candles. Capone then responded by spray painting all over the Nipsey Hussle mural and tagged.
So basically, he got get back. See, they never even said that part that somebody from there did something to his people. If that's why, then why the fuck they gonna kill him for that?
Tagging his own name so that everyone would know it was him. Nipsey's friend Cowboy made a video where he called out the disrespect of Nipsey and told the Bloods that they needed to beat Capone for what he did to the mural.
I don't know what Cowboy was talking about there. Who the hell? Number one, you want a bunch of Bloods to go against a Blood for some Crips. That don't even sound right now. No matter how cool y'all is, that just don't sound right.
But Capone only doubled down on the disrespect and continued to clown Cowboy and Nipsey.
All right, I bet you gonna change your name today. I bet you that. Y'all need to beat that right now before the homies mount up and come do some dumb behind this dumb ass, bro. You feel me?
This is.
I don't know. I don't get that. Like, to me, that's even. If y'all was kicking candles and then Nami came out with that spray paint and that's what's really happening, it's even. But if not, and Nami just can't spray paint it, I can see why he's mad. I just don't see a bunch of Bloods beating up a Blood for doing what they supposed to do. They spray painting over your murals and shit. Like, that's what they're supposed to do. That's what I would expect. It'd be a little weird if my ops came through the hood and didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't hating or spray painting over murals or kicking candles. It'd be a little weird, wouldn't it? It's like you're not even beefing.
This is when Indian Red Boy and other members of IFG got involved to back up their homie and disrespect the ops. Not long after, Indian Red Boy was sitting in a parked car in the Hawthorne neighborhood of Los Angeles, laughing with Capone on Instagram. While they are talking, you can hear multiple gunshots going off in the background, and suddenly, Indian Red Boy is gasping for air. Capone asks him where he is.
They're not even trying to play the video.
And Indian Red can barely make out the words Hawthorne before passing away. Because the defacing of the mural brought so much attention to the two of them, many assume that the shooting was payback for Indian Red Boy, co-signing the disrespect of Nipsey. But there's another popular theory that the murder actually had nothing to do with the mural. Indian Red Boy wasn't always a member of IFG. He used to rep Hollywood Power Rule from Compton before switching hoods. He allegedly left on bad terms, and it was his own people who took him out. His brother has suggested that Indian Red was actually set up by 3 men and a female. It doesn't say who it was.
Yo, literally, every time somebody gets set up, it's because they female. Y'all be out here trying to catch these nuts, man. If you go 2 feet in, bro, you better all that female trying to link up. You just can't do it, man. You just can't. Like, it's impossible. Unless you know them, for real. Not just, oh, I love her even though she's from the opposition. Oh, I love her even though she be with the op. If you even see her liking the op pictures, I mean, you should. Whoo! Oh, her opposite, her cousin. Your op is her cousin. Phew! I mean, like, anything.
Was or why they did it, but he does promise his brother that they will get revenge. Whatever happened.
Yeah, if he said that on live, he's a rat. He's a dry snitching rat. I mean, why? Yeah, went on live and said we're gonna get some get back. Hey, what?
He suggested that Indian Red was.
I mean, gangsters need to put down phones, man. I need to go outside more.
Was actually set up by 3 men and a female. It doesn't say who it.
Yeah, they just killed my man. We're gonna get back tonight. Oh, if I go to jail, y'all snitching. You just told me you were gonna do it. Like, what?
Was or why they did it, but he does promise his brother that they will get revenge. Whatever happened, it's a tragic story, but Indian Red should have known not to let his guard down.
How was it tragic? He was in the streets. I don't see how that's tragic. Ain't that what's supposed to happen? I don't, like, every time that, like, somebody died, you know, like, I don't. Let's have this little conversation. Like, every time somebody died, you ever notice that at the funerals they don't never see nothing about the bad stuff they did in life? They only talk about the good. Like, a person could be a mass murderer, and their mother will hop on that stand. I mean, well, not stand. I almost said stand like in court. Basically, feel like court, nigga. Your funeral day is like your last court hearing. That's where you get to hear all the bad and good stuff about yourself before, you know what I'm saying, you perish on. You know what I'm saying? And they be up there saying nothing but the good. I don't want to, if we had a funeral and I was a horrible person, like, you know what I'm saying, that was out here terrorizing people and stuff, man, you better say that at the funeral. Don't sit there and try to memorialize them like they was perfect just because they died. Everybody got to die. You don't deserve to die on good terms. You did something like what's his name? Charles Manson. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember if he got executed or if he just got killed. I can't remember. But I know he'll die, right? I guarantee he was at that funeral like, yeah, he was a sick person. But his favorite food was Snickers. And his favorite cake was carrot cake. Like, no, why are they doing that? Like, no, that means he's sicko. Like, no, it should be none of that. I don't understand why they do that. Like, if I'm saying, we're gonna be real quick. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't take real criticism and real, saying me just being real, not sugarcoating, click on the video. I'm about to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Indian Red Boy was not a good person. Sorry, it's the truth. He wasn't a good person. You know what I'm saying? The man was out here defacing. You know what I'm saying? Even if people was kicking from his hood, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. 2 wrongs don't make it right, and he was doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Caught up to him. And everybody wants to hear him act like, but he was back in the 3rd grade. He used to listen to Jay-Z and he wanted to be the biggest. No. No. You don't just get, as soon as you die, everything you did wrong in life just gets erased because you died. No, man. Dying is not the right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the right there is when all your negatives become positive now because you died. So we have to memorialize you because you're dead now. You're no longer here to cause anyone else harm. So why should we treat you as though? No, man. You were a bad person. So you're going to die a bad person. What you talking about? In the video, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media, you know what I'm saying? Catch y'all next one. Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sing like a bee.
Man's got nothing on us. His stick man go like dust. You and me can do your sus. So the smoker never trust. But they suck my bills dust. I make ash cash plus. You a little phony. Oh, hello. Yeah, you a scrub.
Thank you for being here.